Need some coins for that God Squad you've always wanted? For fast and cheap coins, check out redzonecoins.com and use code ZERK for 15% off your order.
The whole thing wobbin', wobbin', wobbin'. When I come around, got the whole thing wobbin'.
What's going on, guys? It's Zirksee coming at you today with another YouTube video, and today I'm going to be bringing you guys my Team of the Week, Week 3 predictions. Now, I do want to give a shout out to Brian is QB for being a part of the Nota Gang. If you guys want a chance to be shouted out in the next video, drop a like in the vid, make sure you guys are subbed to the channel, turn the notification bell on, and comment down below Nota Gang. So guys, we are continuing the team of predictions. You guys seem to really enjoy these, so if you do, drop a like on it. It would greatly help the video out, help my channel out, and I would greatly appreciate that. And comment down below literally anything you guys want to. Peanut butter and jelly sandwich, tacos, pizza. Comments help me too. As a matter of fact, just comment down below what you had for dinner last night. But, well, let's get into these Team of the Week predictions. Now, I do want to run over real quick. I think I might do this every video, honestly. How Team of the Week works, because I still got some comments on the last video, like, where's this guy, where's this guy? And they literally couldn't get a Team of the Week card. And also people have been tweeting me cards that just can't get Team of the Week upgrades. So I'm going to go over real quick again how Team of the Week does actually work this year, guys, because I know it's very different from the past couple of years in case you did play last year. So it's a little bit confusing to some people still. We are 2 weeks in and now about to be 3 weeks in. So if you didn't know, these two players, I'm just doing a quick rundown here. Offensive hero, defensive hero, these are flashback players, right? So kind of legend type players. Marvin Harrison's usually a legend to Cole Jackson. Not really a legend, but flashback type players. When it comes to the offensive hero and the defensive hero, then when it comes to the actual player of the week. Now, the player of the week is based off of this week. So there's only one player from this week that is going to actually get a hero card based on their performances, and then there's an LTD. Now, the LTD is current day players, but it's based off of the stats from previous years. So this week, week 2, we got Mark Andrews, right? He didn't have a great week last week, but he got the performance for his 2019 year. That's where he gets the LTD from. I know it's a little bit confusing, but that's just how it works. And also, when it comes to the sets, guys, you cannot have a gold player get an upgrade for the set. The only way that a gold player is going to get a Team of the Week upgrade, unless they change the format of it, is going to be the LTD, which Mark Andrews ended up getting. But he's kind of like a really big name player, honestly. I was kind of surprised he was even a gold card this year. He has a 79. So he got the LTD, or if a gold gets the hero, which is very, very unlikely. Just gonna be honest with you guys, I was extremely surprised to see Mark Andrews get the LTD, and I wouldn't be shocked to see them switch it up right now and go with like a defensive player for the player of the week. But for my predictions, I'm gonna stick with offense. They've done offense 2 weeks in a row for the player of the week, and the LTD, we'll see about that. But I do want to let you guys know that I believe we're going to see a +1 overall, as the Legends got +1 as well, to the heroes. So, like, the player of the week is going to be a 90, offensive hero, defensive hero, these are going to be 90s, and the LTD is probably going to be a 91 overall. Keep in mind, guys, like I said, when it comes to sets, no gold cards, because these players get +1 overalls and they're power up, and you can see they've been doing it so where there's 2 big name players, there's 3 players on offense, 3 players on defense, and there's like 1 big name higher overall player. So I think I got the list down. Let's get into it. Oh, and also, by the way, the reason why I'm doing my Team of the Week predictions on Monday morning and not waiting for the Monday night games is because EA literally reveals the Team of the Week cards Monday night, like before the Monday night game. That doesn't mean those Monday night players are not capable of getting Team of the Week cards, but they can get switched out, but EA usually reveals the players like before the Monday night games. So that's why I have to do my predictions before EA goes ahead and reveals the players. So starting off, we have Alvin Kamara. Now, he had 197 total yards and 2 TDs. Keep in mind, guys, these are the set cards. So Kamara is going to get some sort of a set card, probably a 78 overall gold or a 79 overall gold, or wherever they're going to be doing the Team of the Week, because they're going to be adding +1 to all of these sets. So that means probably the set pieces are probably going to get a +1 as well. But Alvin Kamara definitely should be getting a +1 overall to his powered up. So if you have Alvin Kamara, you have him powered up, he's an 81 overall, you should be able to take him to an 82 if he gets Team of the Week. Now, Keenan Allen had 13 catches for 132 yards and a touchdown. There wasn't really any like insane receiving performances this year, or this week I should say, for some of the lower overall guys, except for maybe with the exception of one, which we'll get into him later. But Keenan Allen, 13 for 132 yards and a touchdown. Unfortunately, his base elite's literally not even up in the auction block, but he does have an 83 overall base elite card, so he's going to be like the middle set piece for the offense, and he'll get that +1. And with 130 total yards and 2 touchdowns, I think Derrick Henry is going to be our Christian McCaffrey type player for this week. He does have an 87 overall base lead, so getting that plus would be kind of nice. Derrick Henry's kind of a tank too. Like, a lot of people have him like as a goal line back on their team because he's so good. The thing is, with why am I choosing Derrick Henry over like a quarterback or something? Taking a look at the quarterbacks, Russell Wilson had another really, really good game. But obviously, Russell Wilson already got a Team of the Week card in week number 1, so I don't think they're going to give him just another +1 overall. They're probably going to save him for some sort of promo coming up, maybe like most feared or something. And if you take a look at the other high overall quarterbacks, I'm talking at least like 86, 87 overalls, whatever. Yeah, there's no one that could probably get a +1. I mean, Lamar and Mahomes both play tonight, so maybe if Mahomes goes off tonight, they give a +1, but I think it's going to be Derrick Henry. Now, with 7 tackles and a sack, I'm going to say that Fred Warner gets a +1 overall. I'm going to be honest, this week was very weird in terms of, like, base elite players. If you take a look at all the stats, base elite players actually having, like, insane games. There wasn't really many this week. It was pretty surprising to see. But Fred Warner, I'm not a big fan of this card, but Fred Warner had a card last year that was just ridiculous. So I think Fred Warner later in the year is going to be really, really good. For now, though, I'm sure 49ers fans wouldn't mind a little +1. And with 6 tackles and 2 sacks, I think Shaquille Barrett is going to be another set piece here. So he's going to get a +1 overall. He does have 86 finesse move, which is pretty decent. 77 speed, 79 acceleration. If you guys have a Bucks theme team, +1 would actually be pretty nice in this card. I wish the blocks were a little bit higher, but decent pass rusher. And with 6 tackles, a forced fumble, and 2 sacks, I think Aaron Donald is going to get a +1 overall for the defensive side of things this week. Team League is so weird. Like, a player like Aaron Donald, right, they usually wouldn't use for Team League like they can. They give him like a Team League LTD wherever a big card. They usually say for like big-time promos, but see now we got Khalil Mack and Christian McCaffrey last week, and the week before that we got Stephon Gilmore, and we got Russell Wilson. Yeah, Aaron Donald, I think, is going to get a +1. So now let's get into the heroes. So guys, as I said, I believe they're going to be getting a +1. So the offensive hero flashback player, I'm going to go with Jamaal Charles to get a 90 overall. Now, it's pretty interesting that last week, right, Craylow actually accidentally said Jamaal Charles on the stream. So he must have had Jamaal Charles in his head for something. Maybe he was thinking ahead to next week's Team of the Week, because Jamaal Charles in week 3 of 2012 had 233 yards and also a touchdown. And I think a lot of people will be really excited Jamaal Charles back. And I think we have a lot of good running backs in the game. You know, we just got Reggie Bush, whatever. But I don't think many people will be mad with the speedy Jamaal Charles. As for the defensive hero, in 2008 week 3, Antonio Cromartie had 2 interceptions and a touchdown with 9 tackles. And I gotta say, Crow would be so good. And by the way, let me know down below if you guys want me to do a The 50 prediction video, because I've been looking through at players we could potentially get for the 50, and if Crow doesn't end up getting a Team of the Week for this week, which is one of his best weeks ever, yeah, I think Crow may be in the 50 promo. And I think there's so many good players that I've been thinking about who could potentially be in there. Yeah, I'm really excited for that. But defensive hero for this week, I think it could be Antonio Cromartie. Charles and Antonio Cromartie would be just a crazy duo for Team of the Week. And yes, the Team of the Week hero, rub it in, Seahawks fans, is going to be Tyler Lockett. He had 9 catches, 100 yards, and 3 touchdowns. Yeah, he absolutely destroyed my Cowboys defense, which, to be honest, I kind of saw it coming. You know, our secondary is bad, and our secondary is also injured at this point, except for Trayvon Diggs, which he made an incredible play on DK Metcalf to get that touchback, which was just crazy. But Tyler Lockett, I believe that Lockett is probably going to get this team league here. Now, I really hope they don't mess the card up. I think if they give him some good speed, which I'm going to be honest, they've done a pretty good job of any player they give upgrades to. It seems like they're all pretty usable cards. So my guess is if Lockett does get this upgrade, he's going to be one of the fast wide receivers in the game. And we'll take a look at his route running, take a look at his catching stats. I think Lockett actually would be a pretty good Team League hero, and I think he's going to get it. And as for the LTD, I'm going to go with Justin Houston. Now, last week, of course, we had an offensive player, Mark Andrews. Week 1, we had TJ Watt. I'm going back to another linebacking pass rusher in Justin Houston. Now, this is a pretty old Team of the Week. I'll tell you guys that. This is from 2013, but he's still in the league with the Team Week limited time cards. They have to be based off of players that are still playing currently. That's how it kind of works. You have to be playing currently and then they based it off of previous years for the same week for the LTD. Well, Justin Houston in week 3 of 2013 had 4.5 sacks. He also had 7 tackles and a forced fumble. So I think that Justin Houston would be a pretty solid LTD. Let me know down below what you guys think about that. I was looking through all the weeks trying to find out who I think could potentially be the LTD because I think it is going to be a defensive player, and I honestly think that Justin Houston could definitely be it. So with that being said, guys, I hope you did enjoy the video, and if you did, make sure to drop a like on the video, and of course hit that sub button down below. I'll see you guys next time.